Oh, you're gonna need to just, oh, I can't, and I don't have my fucking stupid shit set up correctly, so you can't, the evidence was, I'll explain it after the fight. It's kinda complex, oh my god, look at that bonus damage. I know, I'm saying I need to think about it. It's not that easy. I need to, like, use my brain to remember it. See? So basically, do you remember from the first game that we would find the little wooden cabinets that we could open, and there would be like a story on the side panel, then the behind the doors, and then the other side panel about like remember how we could open them? They were like a little, yeah, a bit. Okay, so what Atreus has found out is that you can because of his heritage, because of who made the panels, because the thing that I don't know if I even remembered is that they're like made to tell stories from the giants' perspective. Like the giants wrote down their stories on these picture things. Atreus put his hand on one and we went inside it. It opened like a door. And inside there was additional information. In the fact that it was like, I don't remember if you remember how much of the first game you remember. I'm fuzzy on it, to be honest. But a lot of like the magic in the game is like little like particle effects, like and Jotunheim is very like golden or like a yellowish, orangish, goldish type color. The whole inside was like all that particle effect, like it was all magic that we were seeing. And the story unfolds beyond what you see on the outside on the flat panels. The story unfolds animated, and it just tells like a bunch more stuff. There was a ton of extra information inside that you couldn't get on the outside. But his evidence is a couple of things. Number one, early on, the animated portion inside shows that Skoll and Hati, which are the two wolves that chase the moon and the sun, the Old Norse lore is that the day and night cycle is because wolves chase the sun and the moon around. That's how we get day and how we get night. So they were shown as being captured by Odin. But the inside showed them being freed by giants. And they're living in a different realm, potentially outside of Odin's oversight. So the capturing of the dogs is supposed to be part of Ragnarok. It's part of like in Vanaheim is where they were shown to be residing. That's what Atreus said. Yep. Mostly because Vanaheim is the realm of the elves. It had the trees. It had the trees in the background, which is why I think he said Vanaheim. So that was one piece of information, is like, look at all this extra stuff that could be true. But we would have to prove that it's true. So Kratos is kind of like, okay, but then a bunch more stuff happened. And the other important bit is that there's a piece at the end that shows Ragnarok, the armies being led by a number of notable figures, one of whom is Tyr. So by Atreus's logic, if we can prove that other parts of this extra story that the giants hid away with their magic is true, then Tyr must be alive somewhere in order to lead the armies in Ragnarok. And from that, he also told us that he has been to a number of shrines, not just the one that we just went in, and claims to have received some sort of prophetic dreams or information that leads him to believe that the land of bleeding earth and black smoke is where Tyr currently resides. And the three of us, mostly Mimir, put our heads together and decided that that must be the realm of the dwarves, Svartalfheim. Yeah, he was not thrilled. He was not thrilled to hear he's been all over. In fact, the immediate question he had, because Atreus said, we went to shrines, and so we immediately had to say, who's we? But we is just him and oh fuck, I forgot his name. The one of the two dwarves, the smithing dwarves, the one whose name I can't remember, because I remember, yeah, Sindri. Sindri has been helping Atreus get around to these shrines. So that's what you missed. I glossed over a little bit of it, and unfortunately my VOD is, I need to change the setting. My VOD is not publishing, so I need to change it so you could just go back and look. But I'm going to find the spot for you in the VOD so you could just watch that little scene, because I think it's going to be fucking mega important. Like, just so important. I can't explain to you how important I think that that's going to be. Because there were pieces of it while Kratos was watching, and Atreus was describing it, where he was just like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I don't know who that's supposed to be. And like this, so there's a bunch of question marks even. There's unknowns from what we watched, but they're definitely going to be important. You just missed the early bits? Okay. Well, it's also a really fucking cool scene that you should just see and be like, holy shit, that's fucking cool. In my opinion, so. The whole game is like that. I mean, yes. All right. Victory. No, we're gonna replace Star Ocean tomorrow. We're gonna start another new game tomorrow.
Phew. Almost home.
If you'd like somewhere to place blame for that, you could blame
Don't
Leo.
hold the lad's curiosity against him. It goes with being young.
In my youth, we learned obedience.
And is that what you wish for him? Brother, he's going to walk his own path. If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up and walk with him a while.
If we could find a way to open roam travel to Svartalfheim, I bet thered be all sorts of useful equipment for us to...
Enough. We will go.
Really?
But if we do not find Tyr, you will abandon your search. For good.
All right. You won't be sorry.
Well, that's a big promise, little man. That's a big fucking promise that you just made. Why is there a hit stuff tree here? He didn't say promise, but he did say you won't. Which is an implicit promise. Oh man, I remember this place. Do you know how implicit promises work? That's like saying, don't worry, I'll be there. But you don't have to say, I promise. You could. Oh, we're back home. You could say, I promise, but saying, don't worry, I'll be there is enough. Oh, there's a person.
Kratos!
Oh, it's Sindri.
Over here!
Sindri!
As I live and breathe, is that Atreus? It's been so long.
You don't have to fucking put up an act, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you'll follow me, Brock mentioned you needed somewhere safe to spend the night, and I believe your favorite dwarves can help you out with that. We're still your favorite dwarves, right?
You're still the only dwarves we know.
I'll take it.
It's definitely... It's a little fragile right now, buddy.
After you, my friends.
It's a little fragile right now, I'll be honest, because... that little show that you just put on... The dad knows that you're fucking lying.
Where are we going?
The cleanest cabin in all the 9 realms. And I'd prefer it to stay that way. Not looking at anyone in particular. Kratos. After that Thor incident, we thought we should make up some rooms till you can figure out your next moves. Nearly there.
Didn't actually have very far to go this time. I think it's supposed to move based on...
As you can see, we've settled here in the realm between realms. It's nothing much, but it's safe from Fimbulwinter.
Oh,
safe
wow.
from Odin's eyes. And you really can't beat the view if you're into shimmering gray voids.
That's amazing, Sin. We have a plan to talk to you about, actually.
Intriguing.
I want to... Yeah, it's like I want to look around.
Right this way, Kratos.
No, you need to explain the mushrooms. I don't think I took any. Does he seem mad? Can't attack in here.
Father, can we go inside?
I don't know. Have you earned inside Atreus?
Come in. Come in. Now, if you would just wipe your feet very thoroughly, I'll wait. You're not gonna wipe your feet, are you? Okay then. Your bedrooms are there. The kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need is your help getting to Svartalfheim so we can try and rescue Tyr.
To Tyr. Alive? I mean, that's... What?
It's okay. I told him everything.
Everything?
You aided my son disobeying me.
No, I kept an eye on him. On your behalf. Nothing risky. Everything very safe. somebody else speak.
What's important right now is that we try and open up travel between realms again. You said you know a way?
Yes, I do. It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Oh! The Holder brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
I don't think that your was.
That's it precisely.
Oh, okay.
Hey! Not so fast. How'd that get in here? What the hell is he anyway?
That is my son.
Well, what in all yarns me that happened to him? He's too damn tall now. And he looks like that. I blame you. Now, come on then. Let's get him something that fits at least.
He's just getting older, you daft prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey,
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
Oh, he's trying. Believe me.
All right, let's gear you fuckers up before you go off gallivanting.
You know this.
Busted up good. Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one?
It has sent. Yes.
Important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll see what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by?
Hey, all right. We made it. Forge a new shield. Navigate to the shields.
I only got materials to make one of these in the here and now. You bring me more resources, we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Shield fit for absorbing attacks and striking back. Okay. Shield fit for high risk and high reward parries. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna make me choose, huh? I'm garbage at using the shield to block anyway, let's be honest. Not for the faint of heart. I believe it. Slag deposits, huh? Alright, let's get Atreus some new armor. Rock will craft some custom armor to fit Atreus. Navigate.
If the kid's gonna insist on getting taller, best make a habit of swinging in for new duds.
Fair enough. Alright. It looks pretty good. Sweet.
Found some items you left behind, tossed them in the chest. What would you do without?
Shops with a chest.
I'm gonna go look around.
Oh, shops have a
Got
chest
my
full of
room.
lost
Shout
items.
Sindri when you're ready.
Oh my god, so many more games are doing this, and it's so fucking nice, dude. It's so nice.
This place is great.
I did actually miss something, huh? Interesting. Or maybe that's more of a, this is how the chest works. That you knocked off a cliff. Yeah, dude, that's so nice. That's so nice. I love that.
And how's life been treating everyone's favorite Azure Vulgarian?
The fuck you call me?
Exquisite.
Bit on the nose, but nailed it. So what else can we do?
Looks like Thimblewinter's been hard on our girl.
Where did I get a
Give her
frozen...
here. She's overdue for some Brock love.
Oh, man. Where did I get a frozen flame from? High luck chance to grant a gift of strength on any axe kill. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. All right. All right. That's just all strength.
Keep her sharp and she'll keep you alive.
Hell yeah, dude. More frozen flame. Okay. Oh, it's from the horse. Oh. All right. Okay. No upgrades there. No upgrades there. Let's head over to the old armor. There we go. Here we go. Ah. But this gives me way more strength, so this one, please.
Hey, where's the armor I made you?
I used it.
I busted my shapely hunkers, forging every manner of breastplate and pauldron in all of creation. And yet now you stand before me, two-step from butt-ass naked. Maybe this go-round use it a little more carefully, huh?
I will not.
Oh, good. Good. Love that. Love that for me. Defense. Offense.
Damn, am I good or what?
Very good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, I got a little bit faked out there. I was looking at the survival. Oh. Ah. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. All right. What's special items? Okay. What's sell? Okay. Didn't I put this on? Didn't I just make this? Oh no, this is... Okay. Oh, I wasn't done. I hit circle too many times. I want to upgrade my armor. Ooh. I'm gonna probably try to... Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, yeah, chest. And then... That one's just raw strength. That one would also give me defense, but less. I'm gonna focus... The chest armor is the biggest upgrade. Big stats. Boom.
A good fit.
Cool. I love that for me. And I like how if you are struggling, you can just you could just like audible and go with the fortified gear. That's cool. How did I end up with this? Did I accidentally make it? No, I didn't even pick this. Maybe you can choose both out of the chest anyway, and they both come with you, and I just didn't notice. That's okay. All right. Feeling like a buff boy. Feeling so buff.
Wait! Those stairs will not support you. Please don't break my house.
Bish, please. I'll go where I want.
See? I knew you wanted a snack.
It's a spooky, dark doorway there, huh? What's in here? Okay.
Come see.
Oh, that's my
Guess
room.
this is where they store the food. Nice to have options if I wake up hungry.
Gotcha. So they're putting us up in the storerooms. Is there another makeshift bed in here? Ah, big enough for me. Good.
Finding everything all right, I hope?
Good enough. What's this you got here?
How do we unlock the realms?
We'll just need something from back at the workshop. Follow me, and be sure to bring the head. So, where exactly is Tyr being held?
He's imprisoned in a mine somewhere. That's all we know so far.
The realm is full of mines, you realize. You'll need help narrowing it down. Oh, you should talk to Derlin.
Who's Darlin?
He's a cousin of ours, sort of. Works for the city on safety issues. Should have access to all kinds of information on mines. And I know he's no friend of Odin. That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion. Ready?
A rebellion? Did you know about that?
I did not.
A rebel leader who knew Mom. Sounds like exactly what we need.
I think you missed the ta-da. Well, never mind.
What is it?
I'll have this oiled up in no time. Meet you at the gateway outside.
Rebel leader? Derlin? If that ain't giving a hound a haircut. And you just remember things however they pop into your bean, don't you? I suppose you think Derlin's just counting the days until a couple of strays show up looking for trouble.
What do you mean, Brock?
Will he help us or not?
No, never mind. It ain't old Brock's place to cast aspersions on my relations. This smudge sponger notwithstanding.
Ignoring you.
Fine. Go darken Derlin's door. See for yourself how it goes. Just be warned, he's not the friendly sort of dwarf folk you're used to. He's cranky as all get out. And he talk funny, too.
Sounds like a true study in contrast.
I've always wanted to see your home realm. Svartalfheim sounds unique.
Svartalfheim? Huh, stupid Aesir name. We look like dark elves to you.
Oh, right. You call the realm something else.
Yeah,
Nidavellir, which is also the name of the capital city and where you should look for Derlin.
neither
Damn
Valir.
city's so full of Odin fuckers nowadays. It ain't hardly somewhere a self-respecting dwarf would show his face.
Okay.
Harsh, but accurate.
All right. Good info to have. Love that. All right. Let's go outside.
You hear that?
Is it the mushrooms?
Are those some kind of dragons? They're so far, I can't tell how big they are.
Oh, those guys down there. They look pretty big.
We'll just need the Bifrost in the head. Brock, do the touching.
Oh, this would be the part requiring my assistance then.
You said it. This device here has been crafted to your measurements. It'll help you get a better look at the problem with those Bifrost eyes of yours.
So, do I control this thing somehow then?
Oh, no. This is just to hold you in place while we shine this light in your eyes.
Oh, Cindy, you sodding bastard!
Open! Open now! I was really hoping not to use the eyelid clamps.
Do it.
That's it! That's it! Good! Now, release!
Still unpleasant.
That's our cue. Come on, hurry!
I'm coming.
Frostful got eggs, man. What was that for?
You'll see soon enough. Just there. That should do it.
Dude.
No permanent damage.
I'll show you permanent damage, you wee fuck! Kratos! Throw me at him! Horns first!
Guess you takes a joke, you old goat.
Oh, man. Sorry about that, buddy. I hope you're okay. The fuck
The
did you do?
Bifrost is broken.
Now that we've reconfigured these gateways to use Yggdrasil seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
I also used it for light.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first, come on, let me show you how it works.
Okay, so all the realms are locked.
Okay.
Oh.
Aim your key at the rune for Svartalfheim on the right. Then concentrate.
Okay. Okay. Yggdrasil realm seeds unlock access to new mystic gateways. Shine the light of Yggdrasil on Svartalfheim. Holy shit, just so much happened. So much just happened. So, the little cube that we picked up before we left the house, that was blue, that was the Bifrost. We used to use that in the Temple of Tyr, and then align the gates to go to the different realms. But it was powered by that cube. So we just shot the cube power into Mimir's eyes so that he could make a new Bifrost gate for us that we can attune with Yggdrasil realm seeds. And specifically, the magic that we needed. Holy shit. That's just so fucking crazy. And we're going to, instead of, so the Bifrost was a way of cheating, sort of, around traversing the world tree to get to those places. The world tree is Yggdrasil. So now instead, we are using Yggdrasil directly as a conduit of the Bifrost in order to get to the realms.
Throw me at him, Kratos. Horns first.
Horns first. Holy shit, man. Wow. Okay. Whew. This is a modern problems require modern solutions thing for two reasons. One, because the Bifrost is Odin's realm, Odin's domain, and he, like they've said multiple times, he has cross-realm Bifrost travel completely locked down, which is like, that's because the Bifrost is like his domain. It's his making. And the world tree is something sort of different. He doesn't actually have like control over this realm and the magic that's here, right? The Bifrost was always the expedited, convenient way for Acer to travel, but the world tree has always existed for the same purpose. It's just a lot more difficult and what's the word? Like it's like a low-tech version of the Bifrost, right? But the other reason that this is so fascinating to me is because this also just completely solves the problem of, well, how are we going to use Tyr's temple on a frozen-ass fucking lake when it's destroyed? The answer, don't. Just don't do that and do something else entirely. Like, it's not about getting around Odin's lockdown to the Bifrost. It's just Fuck him. We'll just do it another way.
To get to any of those realms, you'll need a seed for them.
It's just such a perfect.
That's Midgard in the middle. I know you're not going back there anytime soon.
Okay. Here we go. Our Vengar wetlands. Gateway unlocked. This Svartalfheim. Yeah, they gave it to you in the first one too. The first one was pretty explicit about like, well, I mean, yeah. Technically, not necessarily a guarantee because we could not go to Asgard last time. It was locked off, but it was visible in Tyr's temple. Same thing with there's one other one. What was the other one we did? Well, I don't think we ever went to Svartalfheim. So those two were like locked off. We went to all the other ones. We had to go to Helheim for the story. Muspelheim, we went to as one of the side areas. Fucking hold on. Can I go back? No, it won't let me go back. I just gotta go through this for now. We'll look at them again.
This should take you to the wetlands outside Nidavellir City. Just make your way to the town square and ask for Derlin at the tavern.
You sure they'll know him at the tavern?
Derlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Did you want to come with us?
Oh, I might drop in, but the wetlands are moist. And the Grim are everywhere. Hostile, slimy, foul-smelling creatures. But good luck!
Thanks. Wait, what?
I said good luck!
Oh. Great. Ready to go. Oh.
Do you feel that?
What's that, lad?
Anything. Everything. It's warm.
Whoa.
If I can just get it free.
Well, we'll deal with that in a second, buddy. Let's take a look around this little camp. And I want to know if I can... I'm assuming now I can go back. We have like a hub. So how would we get back to where we... Yeah, if I remember right, Muspelheim was the realm with the trials that you had to complete to fight one Valkyrie. Niflheim was the realm that had the mist. I might actually have those backwards. But these two realms... Oh, the sparkly dust. There you go, yeah. It says realm currently locked, which is fine. But you're right. It's like hidden, which is cool. These two were the side areas we could go to. We had to go to Helheim and Alfheim, actually. I don't think we went to Vanaheim. I think... And Jotunheim, obviously, we did not go to through Tyr's Temple, but we did... Alfheim was the elves, right. I had that mixed up with Vanaheim. But... He said Vanaheim. How would he know what Vanaheim looks like? I guess stories. So maybe we haven't been to Vanaheim. I know we went to Alfheim and Helheim. And Niflheim and Muspelheim were the side areas. So there's 3 realms that we didn't go to that were available last time. So there's no guarantee that we're going to all of these again. I wouldn't personally mind skipping out on Helheim this go around, to be honest. That place sucks. And it's honestly just fucking... Fimbulwinter round 2, just with a lot of undead. So we could skip on that if you ask me. But yeah, not necessarily a guarantee we will go to all of those places, but there's definitely a couple that we're going to hit this time that we didn't last time. But I'm also especially hesitant to say that we'll definitely go to Asgard for the same reason.
Careful, lad.
What the fuck? Whoa, whoa,
Why are
what?
these things so bad?
Whoa!
Nista!
You little shits. Oh, we're gonna play fuck around, are we?
Nista!
I see we're already off to a lively start.
All right, you little.
You dropped your guard.
I got the boat free though. We can head through these channels when you're ready.
All right, I'm not ready. I also have a bunch. Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I love that. I love that list. I need to use more stuff more. That's not what I wanted though. I want to go to Quest for Tier. Damn it, I did it again. That's what I want. Do. The dwarven blacksmith Brock was the first ally we encountered when we set out for the mountain's peak. He and his brother Sindri made the Leviathan axe for Faye, and this has been our common bond. Brock is blunt with a foul tongue, but there is a wisdom in his bluster. I find him acceptable company. On our journey to Jotunheim, Sindri proved himself a capable blacksmith and valuable ally. Now he has been helping Atreus in his search for Tyr. I am unhappy this was done without my knowledge, though it is better Atreus was not alone on this path. I will attempt to spare the dwarf my wrath. It may not be easy. I haven't read these. Oh, how I'd jump at the chance to smash these little blighters with a well-aimed hoof. The stench they give off rivals a troll's baunch and then some. On their own, they may seem an easy foe, but rarely are they seen without companions. A pack of wretches will quickly overwhelm even the strongest of enemies. Wretches thrive in wetlands. Find any body of water and they'll likely be nearby, basking in the mud and filth, not doing any favors to their already unique scent. You'll need to be quick on your feet during an encounter with a wretch of any kind and watch the teeth. Frozen undead hell variant of your owl-styled Raider Scout, faster, louder, colder. Raider chiefs adopt the strength of the mighty ox for their Ophelia, and visually speaking, it's quite obvious. Massive hulking forms that can weaponize nearly every part of their body should they throw their weight behind it. According to Raider tradition, chiefs are chosen through several days and nights of combat trials. Only the strongest of warriors are even given the chance, and by the end of the trials, most, if not all, of the contestants are dead, including the winner. Due to drastically dwindling numbers, I think they may have changed their methods. No great threat on their own, but powerful in numbers. Try parrying their backhanded strike to gain the upper hand. Scout's slingshot is a painful nuisance at a distance. Thankfully, they're slow to use. At close range, the advantage is yours. There's little extra bits that fill in as you do the challenges, the labors. Okay. Sweet. Let's check out what's up here. We got a little health. And we'll break some pots. We got a little thingy. What's...
That'd be a dwarven supply ferry. Said ferry appears to be missing.
Oh. Okay, interesting. I love the design of this place. It's really cool. All right, let's do boat time.
I still can't believe Mom led a whole rebellion here against Odin and never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have covered that notion.
What your mother did before we met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and I was thinking I heard a bird that might have been one of Odin's ravens.
If you never asked Mom about what she used to do, what did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, guard the house. I will go to catch fish in the river," and then leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I. Hmm. Fish. Wow. The only place you boated around like a significant amount was the Lake of Nine. So it's really interesting to see just be able to like have a different environment. Also, so far, I just have to say, one of my takeaways. Oh. Nice. One of my takeaways from the last game. I remember saying this. Oh, there was another one that I flew right past. I remember saying this multiple times, and my feeling is justified at this point. Which is, I said, I just want more. It doesn't have to be different. It doesn't have to be like, they don't have to change the formula at all. I just want more. And so far this game...
Did you see that over there?
Nope, I was looking somewhere else. What'd you see? So far this game is just fucking 100% delivering on that. And I absolutely adore it. It's the same barrels in the water to get a little bit of extra money here and there. You know, it's somewhat gamey, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really ruin it at all. It wasn't broken so much. So many just the same exact ideas and systems are just back, and it's awesome. Nothing needed fixing. And I fucking love that, man. Oh.
That wheel
channel.
It is.
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
Okay.
So these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
It is a
The
bog.
smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
Interesting.
Looks like the path continues on the other side of that geyser.
Okay, buddy. I want to comment on something. This is something that I remember from the last game.
If only we were in Midgard. That water'd be frozen in a second.
Okay, thank you for making it obvious what I need to do, but calm down. These little flags marking beach
Brother,
spots.
You think freezing it would work?
I do, game. I do. But I want to talk about the flag. I want to talk about the flag. And I have to say, I really, really like... Yeah, I mean, it's all good. It doesn't... I don't get some immense satisfaction out of solving the puzzles in these games. The exploration is much more interesting, in my opinion. So I don't think the puzzles are intended to be like real brain busters or anything like that. I haven't even looked at it. I'm just in the same vicinity. Also, they're teaching core mechanics right now, which is like, it doesn't bother me that it's trying to help. Okay. There you go. Oh, whoa! Holy sh... Okay, hold on. One more time. One more time. One more time. Oh, that's so fucking cool. What I actually want to see... I'm going to try to pay really close attention to it. I'm going to try to find one piece, okay, that's recognizable. Oh, man, that's tough. So my curiosity, I think this is worth mentioning. My curiosity is whether or not this is a canned animation, or if it's dynamically jettisoning pieces out of this thing every time. It might... God, I can't tell. Parts of it look canned. But parts of it look dynamic. It's like 50-50. It's a mix. The small pieces are canned. So if you look at the very end of the animation here, the small little bits that hang in the air the longest, I think those are canned. I think those happen the same way every time. But the big pieces... I'm going to watch for that one that just flew way off up and to the right there. The big pieces, I think, are dynamic. Oh, no, maybe not. That looked pretty much the same. Oh, man, you know what? I think it's done well enough that the fact that I even have to question it, even if it is a canned animation, which A, I think is okay, because it's just an environmental thing. It's not a big deal. But B, the fact that it looks the way that it does, and I'm, like, questioning, like, is it canned? Is it dynamic? They did a good, even if it is canned, they did a good enough job with it. I had to question it. It looks really good. I think it's really fucking cool. So, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it actually is. It was about the journey. And I really enjoyed it. Suppose we go up or this way? Oh, yay! Oh, sweet! I love these. Runic magic. Yeah. 1, 2. Maybe we do it from up above? Purple.
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance.
Ooh.
Raidmar's Brassard, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with. Brock may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open.
Oh. Okay. Um. Oh. Oh. Hreidmar was known for two things. Firstly, he was one of the great armorers of Svartalfheim. Secondly, his sons are all dragons. That's right. Hreimdar fathered the dragons you now know as Regin, Fafnir, and Otr. Wasn't a terribly good father by any measure, unless you directly rate one's paternal ability to the amount of fire their sons can breathe anyway. But damn if he couldn't make a good set of plate mail. Odin wanted him to design the Einherjar's armor. Hreidmar obliged. By obliged, of course, I mean built a fatal flaw into the armor that would cause the breastplates to snap like stale bread from the slightest blow. Ooh. About a dozen Einherjar died before the Allfather realized what had happened. They caught Hreidmar, trying to escape through a realm travel gate. You can imagine what happened next. Interesting. Okay, and I found R. R. Are you throwing your axe yet? This is going to be tricky. Can I hit that one from up here? Looks like maybe... Oh, this one's not timed. Oh, that's not so bad. Gib item. Oh, Idun apple. Collected enough Idun apples maximum health increase. Oh, that's a big boost. I got a little bit confused because it said enough, and that's definitely number one. But that's fine. You get a freebie on the first one.
Think that's sturdy enough to climb?
Aye, good old Dwarven craftsmanship.
All right.
Tyr was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
It's certainly possible. The god of war often advocated for the giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
Come on. There's got to be a faster way to get down there.
A faster way to get down, maybe, but there was stuff underneath us. There's a second rung of... But I actually don't think there's... It looks like there's... You could go there. But all it is barrels, it looks like. I don't think there's anything interesting in there. Oh, look who it is. Yo, I tripped that dude. Whoa, calm down there, homie. All right, that was a good whiff. Nope, I'm dead. Holy shit. Okay, these fast guys are a little tough. Oh my god.
Right side! Incoming!
Woo. I wasn't fast enough. The windup was too slow.
Take it off, man. You've got this.
Goodbye, half of your body. Tap L1 at the last second. Yep. I know, game. I know. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Whew. They're like, ugh. They're slow, actually. The problem is, to be honest, everything is quite slow in this game. There's a weightiness to it, and it is just throwing me for a loop. Fuck me. Holy shit. An out-of-body experience? Yeah, because he ran out of body, because I removed it in 2 pieces. I made it 2 pieces. I'm impressed at how quickly these guys, oh my god, are covering the distance. What? Oh god, I'm dead again. Jesus. Alright. These new enemies are gonna take a hot second to like acclimate to, I think. They also ambushing me right off the rope here is kind of brutal. I can't. All right. Where's the other one at? What a good throw. Oh, that... Can I? No. Wait. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Lower? Oh! Oh! I heard that just a split second too late. I heard that just a tiny little bit of a second too late. Fucking hell.
On your left!
Oh, see you later.
Left side, incoming!
Oh no! Damn. They both converged on me when I tried to go for the kill on that guy. Fucker. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Fucking god damn it. Kill that guy.
Nista!
Watch your right!
Oh.
Watch out!
This is the last.
Behind you! Incoming! Nista!
All right. Just had to focus a little bit. Whew. Really need to start nailing parry timing. And I think part of it is I'm trying to think faster than the game wants me to. I think if I slow down, keep my spacing, and focus on what my enemies are doing before I decide what I'm going to do, I'll have a better time.
Okay, there's gotta be some way to turn the wheel up here.
Not a better time is maybe a bad way to phrase that. I'm not having a bad time.
Whoa there! Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
The ground.
Was that an earthquake?
But
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
Think
Yeah,
you can
that-
reach the wheel from here?
That's the same as the first game. That's not new. Oh, I thought that looked weird. I think I can reach the wheel from here. Come on, what do I look like? Perfect.
Oh, wow. Nice job getting it to lower exactly where we need it.
Agreed. I did do a nice job.
I was thinking, because it's so warm, maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Fimbulwinter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Fimbulwinter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
Gotcha. I just noticed that there's pots up there. But I don't know if I'm meant to go up there. I think maybe I'm just meant to break them from the ground. Okay. That said, though, maybe it was up here and I didn't notice. Oh, yeah, you can just you get them a lot easier that way. They're not worth much either, so if you miss them, I feel like it's not that big a deal. All right. You know, I think one reason this game is sort of I didn't miss them. I think one reason that this game might be a little bit easier than the first one or the last one, however you want to think of it, is I've noticed that when I die, they restart me with full HP. And I don't have full HP right now. And that might be intentional, but I almost wish that wasn't the case. But I think that does make it a little bit easier to progress through a spot you might be stuck on.
Think we can fit under that bridge?
We're about to try. I'll be taking that. Dew of Runic Power. Runic permanently increased by 2. Slag deposits. Stop off over at this beach right here real quick. Oh, little mans. Oh, they got obliterated. Like getting that little extra health drop for not taking any, or combined with not taking any damage. That's a nice little bonus for me. Another health. Okay.
Father, up there.
Oh, would you look at that? It's a good spot, bud. I really like the look of this area, like a lot. It's very cool. Just drop down and grab that. Yep. Nice. Ooh, another 4 shattered runes. Love that for me.
Find anything good up there?
Yeah. I sure did. Let's get in the boat again. Oh. Do you want to talk about the gate blocking our way at all? No? Alright. Backing up. Whoa. Ah, of course.
On your right!
Oh, it's a little fucker. Come here. Got his ass. Oh, he recovered quick.
Behind you, brother!
Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness. They just track your ass down so hard. Oh, you dick. I don't think he... Oh, I thought he died. Fuck.
Incoming! Right side!
Behind you! Incoming!
Cool. I am very curious about that. But I'm also very curious about this. Fuck me.
man. You've got this.
Oh my god. Fucking dude, they're chaining those attacks in a way that I just am struggling to defend against properly. That's a small area to fight them in too. Okay.
Those things are everywhere.
They sure are. They're really fucking annoying too. Okay, so we kind of just circumnavigated the curious thing, huh? Alright, let's go back down and take a look then. What do we think?
They capped those geysers?
Oh.
I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
You're right, it doesn't. Okay. Oh.
She froze one of those geysers. Is there another one somewhere?
Did I read the codex on them? I don't remember. Oh, no, I don't think so. The Grim occupy the voluminous middle berth in the life cycle of Svartalfheim's hostile gas monsters. The teenagers of the species, for lack of a better word, violent, gassy teenagers. Among the most mobile denizens of the Nine Realms, the Grim can climb almost any surface and burrow into the ground at disconcerting speeds, making them all too easy to lose sight of. Fortunately, they haven't developed the ability to fly yet. Oh, hey, there's one right there. Just kind of a max range throw.
Yes.
No big deal.
Wheels moving and the gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
All right.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Brock and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
Into the boat. Into the boat. Let's see what else we got going on here.
Do
Barrel?
you really think Odin would honor his end of the deal? That if we keep our distance, he'll leave us alone?
No.
No. That does not mean I intend to fight him. Perhaps we find a new home, where neither he nor Freya can trouble us.
But once we find Tyr, he can help us fight.
Fight?
That's, not what I meant. Obviously, we have so much to learn from Tyr. Any way he can help us is good, right? Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth?
I am enjoying it. Ooh, shiny. That's a big one right there. go under here.
Yikes. This place is wrecked. And yes, I am staying alert. There are probably tons of those Grim around.
I bet that's what this tree is for. Found some. What up, fuckos? Oh, we got range boys now, huh? Woo.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high.
Yeah, I see him. Gonna do this a few times, as I need. They're kind of juggleable like this, actually. Look at that. All right. I'll kind of take that, actually. I realized that I wasted a good tree opportunity. Bit of a shame. 11 beast scraps, huh? Oh, what up, boys? How about one of you fuckers just take this?
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high.
That's fine. That hit me? I fucking disagree, game. Spinning runes. Ah, this is my fucking jam. Oh, interesting. All right. Okay. PBN. There's a bee. I know there was a geyser blocking one right here. Oh. Okay. That should be 2 down. Oh, it's not. Hold on, I need to look at that again then. But I got distracted by that. Nutella. Peanut butter and Nutella. That's not the same N? It's not. Okay. Cool. Uno más. One more to find. Let's go up here. Oh, what the fuck is that? What's this?
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Unsafe roads. Careful, traveler. This road leads to Nidavellir, sure, but so too does it lead to dangers beyond mention. If you give a damn about your own safety, you will find an alternate route to the City of Iron. Should you succeed, find me so I can spread the word of whichever route you took that didn't end with you getting your skin peeled off your body by something hungry and pissed off. Fair enough. I'll let him know if I can. So, what's this thing? Circle? Oh, it's damage. Fuck. Oh, damage. Alright, it's fine. We're good. Oh. Give me the good shit. Deadly obsidian handles. Oh. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Oh. Love that. Oh, there it is. I think it's the end. There we go. Give me items. Do 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 do. Oh. Maximum rage increased. Horns of Blood Mead.
I think that's everything here. Want to get going?
I will get going when I say we will get going. You little shit. But yes. Oh, how did I miss that? I tried to turn it into it as I went by, but I think the camera angle I had that I was at fucked up my turn. Oh, I don't give a shit about the list. The list still has 2 undiscovered on it, so the list is not important. Wretches will surely try to swarm and surround you. Area impact strikes like the Blade's heavy attack should quickly dispatch them. Did I unlock another entry? I don't think I did. The list is only important when everything on the list is visible. Until then, the list is not important. What the fuck? Huh. Okay.
Brother, look. That strange bugger popped back out of the ground again.
What's up, bud?
It's
Okay.
too fast.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
Okay. Oh.
But how?
Oh. Okay. All right. I see you. What up, fucker?
You did it. Let's see what it draws.
What up, you cheeky little fuck? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, the little loot goblins. A mysterious creature. Mimir tells me it was born from an ember that escaped Surtur's hammer as he worked his forge. The steward of Muspelheim used his bellows to breathe life into the ember, and its first act of existence was to steal and consume the precious metals the smith had been using to forge a weapon. Mimir tried to tell me Surtur found this amusing. Were I Surtur, I would not be amused. Awesome.
Hey, father, up there.
Up there. Where are you looking, bud? On top of this thing? I think maybe he's looking the wrong direction, because I don't... think there's anything up where he's looking. I'm assuming he wants me to look at that. And I'm assuming the game wants me to pull this. But I'm not fucking gonna. Okay. Took your money, idiot.
Grim, perch up high! Knock him down!
What's up, fucker? Oh. Bye. I didn't even see you up there, sir.
Think you can uncover that geyser from here?
Do I think I can do anything? Yes. Oh, probably not from this side. Or, I guess... Yeah, I can uncover this one. Alright. It's been...
Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the guy,
Oh, yeah, I get it too, bud. Yeah, I know there's a chain. But I have to be on this side to break the thing? Fuck me. Got it. There, now it's permanent.
block's coming down. Can you see anything from that block?
Oh, I want to go up. Up there. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I thought I was going to get up right here. But it doesn't give me the context button. Okay.
What about freezing the geyser under the wheel? Maybe.
You think so? Oh, then it can put. It has the strength to push the block up. Would not have expected that.
That's one of Cavassier's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find.
Okay. There's 14 of them. A story of relentless genius from the mind of Cavassier. Imagine, dear reader, if you so dare, creatures of metal that screech through the air, that swim through the seas, that bound across the land, but are brought to their knees by a warrior's hand. Her origins hidden, her hair red as blood, finding places forbidden buried under the mud. But who is this young girl, who is more than she seemeth, who will rescue her people and slay these behemoths? Sure. The sunrise of nothingness. I think I already know who it is. All right, let's grab this thing. Oh, this was required.
Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
Obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
I actually expect that it will be a while before we get to the tier saving part of this. Yeah, we're here first, but I don't think this is where ultimately our first major completion moment of our journey is going to happen. Yoink. Slag deposits. Oh. Oh, come on. There it is.
That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
He's got a
The
point.
geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter. Maybe the earthquakes are too?
Possible.
Aye, you might be onto something, lad.
Atreus, look ahead.
Wow. Now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Oh, there's a person.
Hey, dwarves!
Yeah, they don't seem super...
They're, running away.
Yeah. I noticed that too.
An alarm.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
Why that for us, though?
They are scared.
You know what? All that's fine, but look at the chickens. Am I right? The chickens, though? Like, yeah, sure, alarm, they're scared of us, whatever. But we got chickens and maybe watermelon. Oh, I can't go backwards either, by the way. I can't keep looking at the chickens. I've gone too far. It won't let me reverse. Man, this place is fucking cool, dude. This is the first, like, even town that we've seen.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
So much of the game is taking place in, like, areas that are hostile to us, which sounds like this one might not be any different, but... I just love the way it looks, man. Oh, there's Odin's bullshit. Nidavellir.
Hey, could we talk to you for...
any trouble, please.
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own, and hope they let us in.
Chicken. Okay, we can get a chicken close up. All right, chicken. Tell me everything you know. Are you one of Odin's spies? How did you get here, chicken? What is your purpose? What do you live for? Baga! I fucking... Oh, we got something... Oh, we got something going on here. What is this?
The detail in the woodwork is quite extraordinary.
Buddy, we got a thing to look at over here. Don't go too far ahead. What are you? Oh, barricade? Green stuff, huh? Alright. Keep your secrets, game. Got some pots? Rob the dwarves. Rob the dwarves. It's Odin's money anyway, let's be honest. Can I break a bunch of stuff? Chicken barricade. I broke the pumpkins. Sorry about the pumpkins. I was just testing how sturdy they were. And I got the answer.
Statue of Odin? They must really love him here.
Orpheum.
Yeah, there you go. Oh. Oh. Melon. Broke it. Oh, maybe it wasn't pumpkins. These are orange. These are like what's the orange one? Is the orange one muskmelon or is that the green one? What up, fucker?
One less feathery spy.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, this one is separate. Oh. 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 So I did miss the Raven in this first area then. Interesting. I don't remember seeing it, but I'll be honest, I forgot they were bit like green like that. So what was I just saying? Oh, what's the other one called? Muskmelon. What's the green one? Something? Can't think of it. I don't like the flavor of either of them, so I don't think about them often, but doesn't matter. Not important. What is important? Chickens.
Sindri!
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Okay. More scroll. Don't want to hear any more about shortages. Acer got exactly what we need. My work shouldn't have to suffer just because they get off on being withholding. Anyway, I need barrel of oil, as many bundles of firewood as can be spared, 5 ingots of pure Svartalfheim steel, and oh yeah, goddamn food to goddamn eat. Okay.
Take your time.
I am gonna take my time because that's what I do. This area is so detailed. I'll be ready in just a second, buddy. I actually love making you wait because I know it annoys you. I think it's really funny. Oh, you got a bunch of green rocks here, huh? Let's see what items I didn't... What items were on dudes that I yeeted off into the abyss.
Thank you.
Beast scraps. A lot of them, actually. Alright, what's up, dude?
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths.
Horrifying thought.
Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow?
Can you make it break green stuff? I bet you can.
Oh, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain material. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things, in action. Whew.
That's so cool.
Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say, Skialfa.
Sonic arrows.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to stir half the creepy crawlies in neither.
How was I supposed to know they were there? Got it!
Whoa, he's all green. Whoa. Sick.
So, Derlin. Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern? The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though.
Does
For you.
does it?
It should lead to the other side of the city.
Oh, okay.
It's not like you're able to open other doors around here.
Okay. Helpful. What if I shoot this?
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
All right, I'll be right back. Dude, that is so cool. What a cool effect, man.
One of Kvasir's poems.
Let's read some poetry. Being a fictional poem by Kvasir, master of all poets. Oh. Oh, of relentless genius from the mind of Kvasir. Relentless genius. Large society ground orb, the performance. The armies assembled, 9 warriors strong, well rested and fed, for the war would be long. The orb in the air and branches in hand, a swing, a collision, the spectators stand. For 9 nights and 9 days they fight without rest, running, then waiting to prove themselves best, until finally, mercifully, the army does rout. One army triumphant, the other struck out. This is about baseball. This is just a poem about baseball. This poem is about baseball. Baseball teams are 9 players. Baseball is 9 innings. The orb in the air and branches in hand. Baseball bats are wooden. A swing, a collision, the spectators stand for a home run. They fight without rest, running then waiting at bases. One army triumphant, the other struck out. It's about baseball. Which does... Oh, is there? I didn't even notice it. Which does now... Where the fuck is that at? Goals. Artifacts. Picture on the right-hand side. Oh, there you go. There it is. I just had to mouse over it. So, creatures of metal that screech through the air, that swim through the seas, that bound across the land, but are brought to their knees by a warrior's hand. Oh my god. Is this about... Is this about Horizon Zero Dawn? Ah. Okay. That's a neat tribute. Totally missed it. Totally missed it the first read. I focused too much on like a couple of small details because I thought it was, you know, mostly a fiction. All right, let's do some upgrades, buddy. Ooh, resurrection stones. There we go. I get a freebie, huh? They are very fucking expensive.
Till we meet again.
I don't think I want to sell these. Maybe they're there for money, for monetary purposes, but I don't think I want to sell them just
Nothing
yet.
appeals to you?
Damn it. No, I just keep forgetting how the fucking menu works.
What can I make for you?
You can make... Yeah. Love that. And do this. Outstanding. Might as well. It's a big defense boost. It's a big defense boost. Oh, it gets cooldown reduction. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I'll disinfect my tools.
Alright, you do that. I'll go ahead and upgrade this.
Wear it with pride.
Sweet. And I'm gonna upgrade this.
Huh.
Fuck yeah.
That might be my best piece yet today.
Alright, we're almost to level 2.
Be safe. Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Oh, that wasn't much of a
Well,
sewer.
Everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Makes sense.
Around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for direction.
What's back here?
Sorry to bother you.
If you're killing something, please bugger off. If you're not killing something, please kindly bugger off.
Is he just gonna keep doing that? What are you doing, bud? Yeah, okay, I see that. I want to go this way. Stop running around and doing whatever the hell you want. Because look, I found a purple thing.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to less subtle means of resistance.
I have many regrets concerning the time I spent in Svartalfheim, but of those regrets, I may think of Griep the most. Griep was a fantastically angry dwarven scribe. Her furious treatises against Odin's financial imperialism might well have spurred the dwarves to outright rebellion had she continued to distribute them. As a wielder of words, she was at least my equal, if not my superior, and her passion and fury commanded the respect of anyone who read her writings. When she took Firebomb in hand and burned Aesir camps to ash, others followed her. Unfortunately, the downside of having a clear and loud voice is that you're very, very easy to find. The Einherjar could handle propaganda, arson less so. They found her, and she and all known copies of her writings disappeared. I'd always wished to meet her. I still think of her often. I like to think we'd be friends if she knew me as I am now. All right. Where the fuck am I? And am I avoiding the main story swiftly and correctly? It looks like I am. Let's keep going this way. Bug! Bug! What's going on, squad? What's that? That's interesting. Why don't you just go ahead and shoot this right now? Oh, fuck me.
Look, over there. Hello?
Did we just get barked at? More chickens! Oh, go ahead and shoot that, bud. Oh my goodness. Oh, right you are.
Look, over there. Could you maybe...
No! Thank you.
That's a fancy box that I want. Oh. I bet we can't get it yet. Yeah. Where? That's back the way that the game wants me to go, that I don't want to go. Oh, wait, shit. We did a loop. Ah, we did a loop. I see. Oh.
I think I see something.
Do you?
Excuse me.
Oh.
But
Oh, no.
we're looking for.
Nothing for you here. I don't care what you want. No food, no encouraging words, no nothing. Leave!
Forget it, lad. It won't help us. If we're going to locate Durlin, it's up to us to find the tavern.
Or is RE4 remake gonna get slotted in? You ask too many questions. Somewhere. Surely. Okay, so I avoided going that way. It's got big PP reviews. People do love that game. Oh, there's a big boy up there. Okay. Oh. Mine. Little fuckers. Yeah, it's not my favorite either, but I'll play it for sure. I have a feeling the remake could actually change my feeling on it pretty significantly. Because I hated 3. But, the remake is so fucking good.
This looks promising, right? That's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Good point, though.
Very well.
Hello?
I think that's him.
Dude, he is just cranking that thing. I learned what that instrument is called somewhat recently, but I'm drawing a blank on what it's called now. Oh, brain. Why do you do this? A hurdy-gurdy. There it is. There it is. Alright, I don't think I can go back. Well, I guess I can walk back here really quick. Just another door, though. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna have to interrupt you.
Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Durlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Durlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess?
What mess?
Later, brother.
Oh. 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 The dwarven proprietor of the tavern in Nidovellir. He was forthcoming with Durlin's location and also with the bitter anger towards Mimir. His establishment is too small and unwelcoming. I hope he is a better musician than he is a barkeep. Give me the side quest.
Why would you hear of this mess?
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You want to talk about condescending, like pot, kettle, kettle, pot. Both of you the same color, maybe? Just saying. Just saying. Oh, that's oh, okay. That's quite a bit further away than I was expecting, game, but all right. Alrighty then. Let's head out the back. You don't have anything else to say, do you? Alright, enjoy. Your song is like pretty mid, to be honest, as well.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
Okay.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful.
What is it?
You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
You do that, actually. He did exactly that, actually. He did, in fact, scamper off. Compass and map. The dwarven compass and map can guide Kratos to objectives. Press the left side of the touchpad button to jump to the map. Use L to move around the map. Use R to zoom in and out. I have been doing this. Thank you. Track locations. You press triangle. Track locations on the compass. L3 to center a map. Ah, side panel displays ongoing quest progress. I see. It makes total sense. Thank you, game. Gold icon to stay on the path, or track favors blue icons to pin them to the compass. Oh, it did pin them to the compass. Oh, I have a compass now. Ah. Oh. Boy, is that thing a thing that I have now?
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Huh. Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
What's over here? What is over here?
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlin's.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to break these. And we're going to go in here. Oh, so many pots to break. Very impressive. Very, 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 very impressive. Oh, checkpoint. Sweet. Hey, look, a convenient boat that nobody needs, hopefully, for the next little bit, because it's mine now.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Over there? Yeah, kind of looks like it.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Oh, do I have everything, including time? I have time, motivation, interest, dedication. A lack of responsibilities. Whoa.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Derlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
Yeah, fuck that. We're not going there. Come on.
So, which way do we go?
Go straight to grab this.
We could prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you.
Grab that, buddy. Yeah. Oh, that was a cooldown one. Cooldown permanently increased by 2. Let's fucking go. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Oh, Bay of Bounty. Oh. Oh, it's kind of big. Fuck, dude. Oh, boy.
Mimir, are you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Okay.
Huh. There's such a big bay. There's no fish. Must be because of the smoke from those mining rigs.
Sparkles. Nice.
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay, there was Thalmor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son, went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thalmor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard, and whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
We can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery, though admittedly it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgen? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freyr to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Who else? Ah, Hrungnir the Brawler, the stone giant.
Aye, mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
Yeah, if anything, all those stories kind of paint the picture pretty plainly. Fucking with this guy is not a good idea.
That dragon sculpture's not bad.
Crabs. Hello, crabs.
What is that?
Dead.
Yeah, thankfully, right? They probably... No, did I squish one? Might have squished one on accident. Oh. Or it's this chuckle fuck. Alright. Oh no, not these guys! Not these guys! They're the fucking worst dudes!
You all right?
Okay, we need... Oh, I'm dead. Holy shit! This res might not even fucking matter, to be honest. Okay.
Right side, father!
Oh. Oh no! I'm dead. I'm dead to the poison. Unless poison can't kill me. Oh my god. Well, he fucking held that shit, man.
Brother, that gun's found a perch on high.
Oh my god. Every time I get it back, it's gone. I'm dead. Fuck me, dude. The poison guys are a little rough. A little rough. Oops.
That
No.
dragon sculpture's not bad.
No, we're not doing this. Get back in. My bad. Alright, fucker. How about we just start off this way? Wow, no stun for you, huh? Fucking got his ass.
Brother, that gun's found a perch on high. Behind you.
Fair enough. Okay.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high.
Oh, you dick.
This is the last.
All right. Pain in my ass. Is this a different area? No, there's just another boat up here if you want to leave from there instead. What did that do? All right. Oh. This one might be inaccessible for now. Unless I can sneak a shot at his ass through here. I'll take it. We can't quite get to the top yet because we need whatever thing interfaces with these. But at least I got the little annoying guy for now. What did he have? Some shattered runes. A rawhide. Side deposit. Forged iron. Not bad. Just break that for funsies. This one's locked. Probably something hidden behind this.
I think I see something.
Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah. Ah. What does this say?
Not the first time someone's told me that, I suppose.
Fuck off? Don't breathe. Mind your breath could be referring to the polluted air of the bay or a warning against speaking ill of Odin, both equally likely in my opinion. I see. Got a whole other free damage option. Alright. I don't know if it'll let me hit it through there. Probably have to go... There we go. That'll work. Let's see here. Can I go up this? No. Hmm. I just like breaking them. Surely they wouldn't let me start one without being able to finish it, right? That would just be cruel and heartless. But I don't see the third one. And I have a sneaking suspicion it's up, and I can't get up.
Dead.
Oh, boy. Maybe I'll have a better view from up here. Sorry, bud. Well, for now, I don't see it. Oh, I bet I can pull that down with the blades if I was closer, but they won't reach that high. Okay. This did not help. Oh. I'm just blind. Part of it still is like learning how the game is trying to communicate. There you go. Now it's 1 of 2. The part of it is learning how the game is trying to communicate what are the requirements for the area. So, new boat, same as the old boat.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right? Where they just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
Oh, what's that I see?
Is that a watchtower?
Wait, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Nice. When you're in fast boat motion, you can't really swing the camera around as much as I would like. But I just have to slow down a little bit if I want to. It's not a
Father,
huge deal.
is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
So let's see. We've got a spot here. Oh. So until you uncover all of the Bay of Bounty, it doesn't give you the full list. Which is fine. Where are we at here, game? What's this place? It's the gateway. Oh.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
There's like always stuff in the chest. I love this.
Thanks for driving.
Okay. Well, we're obviously going to blow that up. Watch out, bud. But what is this? We can't do shit here. Oh. That's the other way down. I see. That's shortcut. Ooh-hoo-hoo. The watchtower, huh? All right. Map updated. Love that. Not sure what the fuck's going on there. So this way. What do you see?
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right a very old wrong.
Okay. Island near the geyser. Not actually particularly helpful, but it's probably this. But there are a lot of geysers around here, Mimir. Just...
Bloody grogger holes. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
Oh. Okay. Whoa. Yo, dude.
You're on fire, Kratos.
I am. Boy, this guy does not give a shit. Oh my god. Hold on, boys. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got fucking goddamn it. Fuck. Fuck me. That was that's just bad timing. These guys are going to be dicks, by the way. This is a small area to fight in.
Bloody grogger holes. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards. It's bad.
Oh, he attacked me through that? That was a mistake. Yeah, that burn fucked me over real good. Oh, I didn't block that? Fuck me. Oh shit! No, he was down! Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck, no! Yeah, that's my mistake there. I rolled back instead of to the side. Okay, I just now realized that that one guy who's pissed off is the real problem. But getting rid of the small guys will make this a lot easier. Oh, you fucker. You tracked me that hard? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, I am on fire. Oh my god. And he upgraded. Okay. That was honestly really bad by me for a lot of reasons.
We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
It's bad!
What's that? Fuck, you goddamn. That's fine. Fucking hell. So, getting in melee with the main bad guy here seems to really provoke him into doing a really mean, unblockable combo.
We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
Fuck. Oh my god. Just fucking came in and absolutely sniped my ass while I was busy.
It's bad!
Oh my god.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
I do. Bro! What? Man, he can cover that distance so fast. Fuck.
Bloody Draugr hole. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
Dude, he did it again.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
Yeah, that shit. Oh my god. When he starts up that attack, I feel like I need to dodge past him. Even that doesn't give me enough breathing room. Maybe it's just the initial charge that's unblockable. I need to try to block the other hits of it. But it would be easier to focus on it and make sure I take him down if I didn't have the ads to deal with. Fuck, he just attacked me through that shit too. Oh, I think I rolled into that a little bit. Fuck, and he just upgraded too. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I just got stuck there. I like couldn't do anything in time. I missed that. Alright, his buddies are down. What? I'm dead. Fucking god damn it. Ugh. I missed a block there somehow, but also him getting upgraded was not good for me. That was always going to be tough to win when he powered up. I think I'm just going to slow play it on him until his buddies spawn. And then try to focus them down. What? He just fucking came in, man. Damn. Damn.
got to clear out all these undead bastards. It's bad!
Woo. Oh my god, he's so aggro.
You're on fire, Kratos.
Fucking.
Watch your right.
Oh, fucking. My headset just died too, so I can't hear anything. I couldn't hear him coming. Fucking dickhead. The way he can chart, well, the way he gets low on the ground is actually the worst part. It's harder to track him when he's charging, especially from like down where he was at. Oh no, both of them. Oh, that's such a fucking. What?
This is a fine mess.
God damn, it's so hard to keep track of him when he's constantly chasing me, man. I can't believe that one dude fucking survived, too. He had no HP.
Bloody Goggle. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
Oh my god.
You're on fire.
I know.
Probably already know that.
I fucked up. Man, I can't get the fucking block off in time to, Oh my god! If I'm evading, I just can't get the parry up in time. I'm trying so hard to focus on the other enemies too. It just isn't mattering because the main enemy is so fucking aggressive. And there isn't anything I can do to CC him. Still chasing me. Fucking, oh my god, and then that guy upgraded. Oh my god. I couldn't even get the runic off in time. Motherfucker, dude. Alright, I'm killing your ass. Oh my god. You've got to be shitting me. Man. Just chunking through my HP there. Also, I'm not actually sure. I should have had Spartan Rage for a lot longer. I'm not actually sure what happened to it. Yeah, it's really annoying is what it is. Fucking... What? Oh my god. I was pushing that fucking button. I'm so sad. Can you not freeze anymore? What? Oh, I fucking tried to sprint, man. Doesn't really matter anymore, though. Die!
It's fast!
Oh, that's right. If you take damage...
You're on fire, Kratos.
Yeah, I know. What? God fucking damn it, dude. Oh, God. All right. I tried so hard to parry that. I tried so hard. I knew it was going to be 3 hits.
Bloody Draugr hole. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
It's back!
Oh my God. He fucking hit me through that?
You probably already know that.
I couldn't even see it. I targeted the wrong one there. Okay. I'll take a restart on that one. Jesus. I got knocked down so early, and I kind of wasn't sure if it would go up the stairs or not. I should have assumed it would, but I lost the graphic in the stairs for the line AoE. Just missed it. Just missed the fucking dodge on it. Oh! Targeting! I got hit from that. Pisses me off. Oh my God! How did he upgrade that quick? targeting is all over the place. What? What? Fucking man. Fucking. He dodged that? Yeah, the fact that he can clip me like that is sort of my own fault, but I'm just not confident enough on the parry yet, but I think I'm gonna have to force myself. I'm gonna have to force myself.
We've got to clear out all these undead bastards.
What? Ugh. My God, this like fucking hunts me down so quick. I'm sprinting away from his ass. Oh, he upgraded when I wasn't fucking looking. Which is just a huge pain in the ass for me. Fucking hell, man. Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. Oh. Fuck, man. Alright, cool. Sovereign Coals, Dust of Realms. Max Silver. Okay. Whew. Cursed Empress Handles. Empress who sought to challenge the gods, forged in the fires of vengeance as they continue to... Chaos Spark. Ooh, 6 to restore it to its true form. Fleeting remnants of a chaos flame. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. I think they took my resurrection stone, which sucks, but it is what it is. I can make another one. Just kind of blows, you know? Would I even check that? Strength, more luck, though. It's level 2, too. Yeah, the whole reason I fought these guys is because I wanted to kill that raven, so I don't forget. Where would that even be at? I thought it would be... I don't actually... I might not... I think it's gone. I think I probably used it. Fuck! Alright, Raven, where are you at? Okay, right up there is a good spot to try to hit him. It made a fucking noise. Okay, I actually have to hit it in a specific spot, I think. Because the reticle, I'm throwing it too early. Okay. It's going to be tough if I just back up a little bit more. Ooh. Okay, he's in a very different spot now. God damn it. Got his ass. All right.
Behind the door.
A prisoner of sorts.
Okie dokie. This is a nice little checkpoint
Learn some
spot.
new item recipes.
I'll go ahead and probably call it there. I'll take one. I'll take one and refund one. I could do that. I could do that. I'll take one and refund one. All right. That's it for today. We're playing this on Fridays and Saturdays, and we're playing Star Ocean 1 and 2 on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So that's it for God of War for a bit. It'll be back at the end of the upcoming week, and until then, we're playing Star Ocean, the remake, whatever it's called. I have it right here. Star Ocean First Departure R. So, thank you guys for hanging out watching. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I am very excited to play this game. I already think that it is going to deliver exactly what I was hoping for. So, with that, have a good rest of your day or night, or whatever time it might be for you, and I will see you guys later.